Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of ReZero, which is on episode 60 or episode 10 of season 3. This episode right here looks like to me things are starting to look a little possibly bleak on both sides depending on the situation. Unfortunately, it all could determine on who makes the wrong move and how it's going to turn out. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We get to see that the Lust Sin Bishop of the Witches Cult ends up falling into a trap that was made by Felice and Anastasia, and they managed to trap her down into a. They managed to put her down into a small hole, and later on, Al ends up showing up and says, "I'm in a very bad mood, so you better be ready for death whatsoever." And then gets ready to fight her. As for the scenes with Subaru, Emilia, Reinhard, and Regulus, we get to see that it is a very big stalemate. What I'm trying to say is that no matter how much damage or hits that Reinhard tries to hit with Regulus, it's doing absolutely nothing. Zero. Regulus is like saying, dude, do I have to teach you this over and over again? You guys can't kill me or even hit me. Eventually, after much plans being in a failing spot or in a consequences or results in a failure, Subaru asks Amelia about Regulus due to the fact that he was kidnapped by her or was under his wing for a little bit. Amelia can only grasp about the idea of how Regulus is was called the Little King, and that he always has wives and everything else all together that made him who he am. Sorry, I don't know what I just said right now, but I guess that didn't make much sense. But Amelia can only give out small hints of what she knows about Regulus. Eventually, Subaru asks Reinhardt to check if his heart is beating, and it's actually not. Eventually, Regulus gets really upset about this and throws Reinhardt to the moon, and Reinhardt's like, hey, hold out a little longer, okay? This is going to take a while for me to come back, and then he gets launched to the moon. Like, he literally gets launched to the moon. At this point, we all know he's not going to die from that, although, we'll find out how that turns out. Other than the major issues and problems of Regulus, Subaru seems to have an idea what to do and asks Amelia to, go along with this plan. Eventually, after Amelia makes a big distraction, she disappears from view and Subaru is stuck with Regulus. We have to it that Regulus ends up asking Subaru where is she, and Subaru's like, you don't have to worry about her, but I think I have an idea about your authority and your power. We have to it that Subaru did say something involving time manipulation or time involvement, which upsets Regulus because it looks like to me the face that Regulus shows is like a real angry annoyance, and Subaru's like, hey, look at that, it looks like I'm getting close to your guess of your power, am I right? And the fight ends up with that kind of scene right there. However, let's get to the scene with Priscilla, Sirius, and the songstress, or should I say the singer girl. Sorry, like I said, there's just so many characters in here that unless their name is being said or have any big impact to play, I highly doubt it's going to be in my list to remember. Other than that, I just don't care. We get to see that the singer girl, apparently she fell into the spell of Sirius herself, but unfortunately for Sirius, Priscilla managed to get the girl to her senses after giving her a very big kiss. Well, mouth to mouth, that is. You get the idea. You watched the episode or you read the source material, we all know what happened. Other than knowing that they are surrounded or about to be attacked by the people that's under control of Sirius, we have to it that the song girl will have to play her music to get them to snap them out of their senses or get them out of their get them out of the brainwash or mind control kind of thing. Priscilla, she ends up having to face Sirius and tries to land some hits on her, but unfortunately wasn't able to do anything. However, it looks like to me Sirius managed to get under Priscilla's skin by saying something about the Iris and the Thorn King and Teleos's Rose Knight or Magritzer's Gibbet. Apparently, whatever these words are, or maybe stories possibly, it seems to anger Priscilla very much, and she goes like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," kind of thing, or she says, "I'm going to kill you, or you're dead. You are so dead." And unfortunately, that's what Sirius wanted her to do. The fact that she got provoked and she attacked recklessly is what gave Sirius the chance to hit her in the opening spot, and she managed to do that. And the episode ends off with that in the post-credit scene, that is. Well, there were a couple of back and forths with the scene switch of the fights, but I decided to do it in a certain way that's more fitting, so I do apologize for that. Anyways, Subaru knows Regulus's power and is getting ready to possibly reveal it or distract Regulus long enough for him to possibly lose his strength or power. As for the Sin Bishop of Lust, she's about to face up against Al, who apparently is in a very bad mood, but we don't really know how he's gonna handle this. As for Priscilla, she looks like she can handle her own, but she gets provoked by Sirius, so there's gonna be some trouble there. Depending on how this turns out, it may not go very well for her, considering that she's very angry and she's not in the right state of mind because of those words that was said by Sirius. Anyways, looks like the battle is at a certain stalemate for now. We don't really know what's happening with Garfield and Wilhelm right now, but I'm pretty sure they must be struggling. So at this point, we could say that it's a stalemate until we get more detailed of the scenes. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-ta-da!